Hello and welcome to this week after the
Retard.
Retard indeed. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of TikTok. I'm your host Wes.
I'm your co-host Russ.
And today we're going to be talking about this week's UFC Fight Night featuring Reiner DeRitter
and versus Whittaker.
Now,
The reindeer.
Reiner DeRitter in some ways shocked everyone with his TKO in, I believe, the first or second round against Bo Nickel, someone who everyone thought wouldn't be beat by someone of the caliber of Reiner DeRitter. And 7-0 was the record for Bo Nickel. Now he's going up against someone who's a very seasoned veteran of the UFC in Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
Also someone from the land down under.
Yep.
I've done some thinking on who my prediction is for this fight. The heart says Reiner DeRitter. And that sounds crazy to a lot of people because there's a lot of Whittaker fans out there. But the heart says DeRitter, but the mind says maybe Whittaker. Whittaker's last fight was ended by a face choke. Broke his jaw. With Khamzat Chimaev. Is he coming back to win, or is he coming back just to be coming back from that loss? Right? Another thing about this weekend is sometimes the fight night cards are better than the pay-per-view cards in some degrees, depending on who you're a fan of. Because in the prelims, in the prelims, we have fights featuring some of the greats, such as Sharabutin Magomedov, the one-eyed wonder, the pirate.
He's actually in the main card.
Main card, yes. And
it's not a prelim.
You know what I'm saying. The things before the main event. Right? And we have an appearance by the one and only Bryce Mitchell.
Now that's a prelim.
Appalachian dirt wrestling. And he's obviously only a prelim because of the fact that he stood out and talked about the Jews. Whether or not he was telling the truth, which he was, he's being punished now by the Jewish owners of the UFC for stating the truthful claims. Speaking his mind and using his freedom of speech. Russell, we live in America, the United States of America. And the First Amendment gives us the freedom of speech, which means we can say whatever we want to. Yeah. So can Bryce Mitchell. Yet he's being punished and not being put on a main section of a fighting promotion. But I believe with this weekend's win, maybe he'll move up to be something, he's going to work his way back in. And hopefully his walkout music is something by Kanye West. I say all that to say this. This weekend's card is going to be amazing. There's a whole lot of different fights that are coming. And I have quite the parlay. But I'm going to give it to Russell. Also, we don't have the AI, the AI prediction. We also don't have my mama's pick.
Because the AI
was right. AI was right last weekend.
And who lost their final? She's not undefeated anymore.
Who?
Your mom. Mom said Dustin Poirier was going on. Yep.
My mom
is officially
been defeated. She's been predicting these things correctly for such a long time.
Something and one.
Huh?
Something and one.
I think she's like 5. She was 5-1, I believe.
5-1 now.
And it was a hard loss. But I do believe that my mama would say that Robert Whittaker, I think that's what she would say.
Which I don't think is going to happen.
You don't think so?
I've only been wrong one time, which was the Usman-Buckley fight. I've been right on every single one so far. The reindeer is going to win.
Reindeer.
He's going to win.
But yeah, with that, is there anything else? Oh, also, announcement. Okay, check this out. Alex Pereira and Ankalaev, which you've already heard this. Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Will Alex Pereira get the
title back? That's a scary one.
Will he get the title back? Or
I hope he does.
Or
I hope for my mental sanity that he gets the title back.
Yeah, because his sanity is going insane. It really is.
Folks,
you know how many times this man has sat here and said, I'm going to cry, I'm going to cry. And you know what? He's probably cried every single time because I've been sitting here telling him, like, well, hey,
I'm not mentally well.
Max is going to win. And then he's like,
I need therapy.
Yeah.
But I can't afford it.
No.
Which is why we gamble, so that maybe someday I'll be able to afford a therapist. I'm most likely on a government watch list. And
okay.
Yeah. I just know all the things about the stuff.
Yeah.
That I'm not supposed to. And it's led me down a dark path of conspiratorial beliefs that have been a detriment to my life.
No one cares.
I need Alex Pereira to win. That's what I'm saying. That'll reverse everything.
Anyway.
Yeah. Because ever since his loss in the first Ankalaev fight, things have gotten bad. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep.
If only he would just listen to me.
I yell at people in traffic because they have dogs in their car.
Can we got to get to the picks because he's going to make this whole thing about himself for an hour. Anyway, sadness aside, prelim fight. I'm putting prelim on the far. I don't care. Shut up. So prelim, we're going with one prelim because it's Bryce Mitchell. It's a bantamweight fight from the United States. Bryce Mitchell, 17-4. He lost his last fight to Jean Silva, round 2 submission, and won the fight before that, round 3 knockout TKO. He's got 1 knockout, 9 submissions, and 8 first-round finishes. Going up against, looks like it says Said, or it could be Saeed Nurmagomedov.
Saeed Nurmagomedov.
18-4. He lost his last fight by round 3 unanimous decision and won the fight before that, round 1 submission, 4 knockouts, 6 submissions, and 9 first-round finishes. He is a plus 110 on DraftKings, and Bryce Mitchell is a minus 130. I get all my information from UFC.com and DraftKings.
Where the crown is yours. Wait a minute.
Oh, gosh. The crown.
Book me a flight.
And we're not sponsored by Burger King either.
Yes. But this crown is mine.
But
folks. Yeah.
DraftKings. Subscribe
Burger
to us.
King.
Even sponsor us.
Burger King.
Dana White, he's ready for the John Jones fight.
I'm ready for the John
For the
Jones
White House.
fight.
He's ready for it.
I will wear my Burger King crown into the ring with John Jones.
That's right.
That will be a sight to see. Anyways.
Let's move on to the main cards here. Next fight is a light heavyweight fight. He's a Russian guy. His name's Nikita Krylov. 30-10. He lost his last fight to Dominic Reyes, round 1 knockout TKO, and won the fight before that, round 1 submission. 12 knockouts, 16 submissions, and 23 first-round finishes. He is a minus 192. Going up against a guy from Uzbekistan. Don't know how to say it. Bogdan Guskov, 17-3, won his last fight by round 2 submission and won that fight before that, round 2 knockout TKO. 14 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 12 first-round finishes. He is a plus 160. I am choosing the Russian.
And why are you choosing the Russian, Russell?
Not sure. No,
statistically,
just something about him.
It makes sense.
I'm also choosing Bryce Mitchell, by the way. Next fight is a flyweight fight. This guy is from Kazakhstan. Azu Alambayev, 21-3. He lost his last fight by round 2 knockout TKO and won the fight before that round 3 unanimous decision. 3 knockouts, 9 submissions, and 4 first round finishes. Minus 115 he is. Fighting a guy from Peru. Jose Ochoa. Don't know how to say his name. He's 8-1.
Ochoa.
Yeah, he's 8-1. He won his last fight round 2 knockout TKO and then lost the fight before that by round 3 unanimous decision. 7 knockouts, 1 submission, and 4 first round finishes. He is a minus 105. So they're both a minus. Now we all know the 8-1s are a little sketchy, but I have a good feeling about this guy. So I'm going to go with the Jose guy. Middleweight fight from Russia. Say his name.
Wait.
What?
That other fight. You know who else is from Kazakhstan?
Borat. The Kazakhstan.
In my country, there is problem.
Anyways,
Russian guy, what?
Russian guy. I know his name. Say it.
Dagestani?
The Russian guy.
Oh. Sharabutin, the bullet, Magomedov.
That's right. He's in middleweight fight, 15-1. He won his last 2 fights by round 3 decision and round 2 knockout TKO, 12 knockouts and 7 first round finishes. He's a minus 650. Oh yeah. Fighting a guy from Canada, Marc-Andre Barraout, 17-9, won round 1 knockout TKO. And the fight before that lost round 1 knockout TKO, 11 knockouts, 1 submission, and 7 first round finishes. He's a plus 470. I am choosing the Russian.
I don't care for Canadians that much.
I like Canadian.
There are 2 Canadians that have ever actually been good. Okay, that is George St. Pierre. Okay,
and Devin Larratt.
Okay, Devin Larratt's fine. It's arm wrestler. And Shania Twain. That's it. And Devin Larratt, Shania Twain, and George St. Pierre. The problem with Canada is half of the country speaks French, and the other half lets them do it.
Canada. Next fight is the co-main event, is a bantamweight. Russian guy, Pierre Yan. Don't know if I'm saying it right. 18-5. He won his last 2 fights, round 5, against a former bantamweight champion that we watched recently. Don't know how to say his name. Unanimous decision in round 3, unanimous decision 2. He has 7 knockouts, 1 submission, 3 first round finishes. He is a minus 375. While he's going up against the United States, Marcus McGee. He's 10-1. He won his last 2 fights, round 3 unanimous decision, and round 2 knockout. He has 6 fight win streak, 8 knockouts and 1 submission, plus not 295. Now that's the thing you were talking about earlier. This guy is 10-1, but you know everyone's got the young guy. Everyone's going for the young guy.
Thinking about Marcus McGee, I think it's Marcus McGee. I'm not sure.
Well, there's no A.
Either way, Marcus McGee, he looks like the guy from that movie in Where Are the Toys? Small Soldiers. You know, the brown one with the dreads or whatever.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he looks just like that. It legitimately looks like that. But I have seen a lot of his stuff for a while. He's sponsored by a company called Trap Jitsu. Have you ever seen that? Like the
not on social media.
Okay.
I haven't been on it for a while. Been on a break.
Anyway, they make rash guards and shorts and stuff like that. And I see him a lot wearing that. I see like a lot of different things about him. I followed him Instagram, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this guy really takes this shit seriously. And I've seen a couple of his fights, and he is really good. I think he's better than what people give him credit for. He's just not super popular.
Yeah.
But he's popular amongst a small sector of people that like him, I guess. But he's not like big and famous.
Yeah. Did you ask him? You should send him a tweet and ask him how did he form the Gorgonites?
Marcus McGee, if you're watching, how did you form the Gorgonites? And will you at some point reunite them?
Yeah, because they stay on ship. The main event, everyone, is a middleweight bout. Australian guy, Robert Whittaker, we all know who that is, 27-8. He lost his last fight to, as he said earlier, to Cosma. Round 1 submission, and he won the fight before that by round 1 knockout. 11 knockouts, 5 submissions, and 7 first-round finishes. He's a minus 162. He's in favor. Everyone wants him to win. Fighting from the Netherlands.
Like, you know that doesn't mean everyone wants it.
Well, yeah, you know, okay, yeah. But people want him, like, it's the odds of him.
Yeah, let's do that.
Reindeer to reindeer.
And
saying his name officially.
Whittaker.
Yeah, that. 20-2. Won his last fight against Bo Nickel, round 2 knockout TKO, and then also beat Kevin Holland, round 1 submission. Submitted Kevin Holland. Oh, yeah. 5 knockouts, 13 submissions, and 11 first round finishes. He's a plus 136. I'm sorry, but I am going with Santa Claus, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Reindeer to reindeer. That's what I'm going with. Before you say anything, if you decide to pick my picks, all of them, and like, you know, whole parlay, $10 gets you $181.19. Not too bad. If you decide to change it to the Andre guy because he's like higher, you know, like he's a plus, keeping those picks, you get $895.11. And there are no UFC 5 game statistics because some of the fighters aren't in there. Really? Yep. Reindeer is not in there. They need to add the reindeer.
Prominent things about this. Reiner to Ritter. I believe that fight may go under. Is that a 5-round fight?
Yes.
I'm going to go under
3.5. 5 round always.
Under 3.5 rounds.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
That's what I'm saying.
If you can submit Kevin Holland, knock out Bo Nickel, I mean.
And another thing is, the guy who's trying to do the fight.
Robert Whittaker.
Okay. Robert Whittaker is a good wrestler.
That don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. So they might have, well, when it comes to
Robert Whittaker wants no part of the ground.
When it comes to the over-under,
it does matter. He probably won't. Yeah. He's probably not going to do anything because reindeer wants to do with his antlers. Oh, yeah.
What if he breaks his jaw?
He might.
Because
he knocked out a wrestler and he submitted a good submission guy. I mean, reindeer's got it.
I think Reiner to Ritter, Bryce Mitchell, and that redheaded chick. There's a redheaded girl. I can't remember who she was.
Was it Amanda?
Amanda what?
Oh, I was just saying a random name.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know who the redhead chick is.
She's a redheaded girl. Anyways, those are the 3 picks that I have. They're like,
yeah,
I'm solid on.
Very solid.
Oh, and Shar Booten.
There you go. Yeah.
But my fear with Bryce Mitchell
is he's going up against Nurmagomedov.
He's going up against Nurmagomedov, and his last 2 fights he's lost. Wait, was his last 2 fights?
No. I think he lost the last fight, and then the fight before that he won.
Fight. Yeah, okay, yeah.
He lost to Jean Silva.
Yeah.
By submission.
But the fight before the one that he lost
was like a knockout, I think. We just went over this.
Anyways.
Pull back out my paper here.
Did he lose to Taforia?
Ooh, I don't know.
No? He lost to the bald guy.
He won round 3 by knockout TKO Bryce Mitchell.
Josh Emmett, that's what it was.
Oh. Yeah.
Emmett. But the Russian guy, and you know how the Russians are with the wrestling and, you know, all their groundwork and stuff like that, they're really good. So is this a threat to Bryce Mitchell? That's the big question.
Well, we all know that he can be submitted in his own game now. Bryce is a really good he's a good fighter, but I mean, I don't know, like the Nurmagomedovs and what's that other guy's last name? Where is he? Magomed?
Magomed?
Yeah, those names are hitting the sport.
And the thing is, it's a big mixture of something special with this fight too. Is something I wanted to touch on. Whenever you have a Russian who is, obviously like mixes in with the whole Dagestani thing with the last name Nurmagomedov, right? Mm. You have that style of wrestling capabilities and grappling capabilities, and then you have a guy from the southeast region of the United States, right? Which you've heard of this, right? Like people from the south are a lot of times just a different breed of jiu-jitsu and grappling because they have all that farm strength and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes sense? And they're just, I don't know, like there's something in the water here, I think, and everybody's kind of crazy. Everybody's crazy and pregnant at the same time. But it's putting those two things against each other to see what wins.
Yeah.
And maybe people from Dixieland, if you will, have a big standoff with the Dagestanis to see which is better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's mountainous areas here.
Yeah.
That might have something to do with it. Higher elevation.
I don't know.
And I think it's just a lot of grit. A whole lot of grit that, people are just tougher.
Maybe.
But people are tough in Dagestan.
They are.
They just have to suck things up. There's not nothing handed to you there. And a lot of times, like Bryce Mitchell, I don't think he has the whole American top team stuff going on. You know what I mean? All that fancy stuff. He just, he trains. He trains in his garage. He's got mats there. People just come to him.
I think so, maybe.
He lives off in the woods. He has a UFC cage in his backyard, and he keeps a rooster in it.
It is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Keep a rooster in a UFC cage?
Why not? Yeah. It'll wake me up and let me know, hey, all right, rooster, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Time to go train. Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Is there anything else?
Nope.
I'll have to get you a Burger King crown.
No, I'm good.
I went to Burger King the other day. Did you know that Burger King is not allowed to refuse you a Burger King crown?
It says on the thing you can ask for a crown, I think.
Mm-hmm. They say, would you like ketchup or a crown with your order?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the crown has fallen.
Heavy is the head.
Well,
that wears the crown. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wes, take us out.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Teep Talk. I have been your host, Wes, and this has been my co-host, Russ. We hope you've enjoyed watching us as much as we've enjoyed talking to you. Please like, subscribe, and share this
with your local librarian. Go to Book a Million and share this with the person that you talk to at the cash register.
Share this with the person you see working at the Burger King.
Oh, so let's bring Burger King in there. Yeah. When you go through the drive-thru,
share this with a flight attendant.
When you go to the drive-thru, order your food. Ask for a crown. And then when you go up, not even to the first one, even the second one, both of them, share it with both cashiers and go, hey, Teep Talk. You should watch it.
Look it up.
Because
get the pics.
We're wearing the Burger King thing. He is.
Yep.
That's right. Share this with him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, just maybe, he'll give you a free Teep Talk Whopper. That does not exist.
I didn't get the horny crown.
Where's the camera? There it is. There, I'm looking over here.
You gotta look at that thing.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Because then you're just looking at those and people.
There was crowns there, okay, and they had horns on them because it was from How to Train a Dragon, and those were some cool ones. And I didn't get there in time to have the idea to say, "Hey, I want one of those horny crowns."
Look at that. Oh. Mine looks. Oh wow! Did you see how huge it just got when I did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, see how weird it is now, but then look.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Tell me that does not turn you on. Does not turn you on.
If there's any ladies watching, I'm sorry. Don't mean to get you panties in a bunch, you know.
But anyway, share with the Burger King people. We love you all.
And we will see you
on the next one.
On the next one.